What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, back with another banger, back with another reaction, man. Let's get it. Hey, we back with another reaction. I see somebody text me on my Instagram, say I should react to this, man. Dance with the Devil Immortal. We gonna see what it's talking about, see what it do. He said it's deep, so hey, I can't wait. I love deep songs. I want to know what it's talking about. Never heard of this. Don't even know what this is, honestly. I don't. But hey, we're gonna get into it, see what it's talking about. Love, appreciate all y'all, man. We on this grind, we ain't stopping. Road to greatness, Twins fam. Let's get it. Let's go. Hold on. Sound deep with the piano was playing in the background. Oh my gosh, sound beautiful.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down.
He said. First of all, your mind shouldn't be on money anyway. Like, money is one of the roots of all evil, man. Cause people do anything for money. Like, if your whole life about money, like, what is you doing? Like just like Enough said, man. If your whole life about money, you miserable, and like, it's not gonna be there in your casket. So why you worrying about it? Like, come on now. Like, you can't die with money, bro. After you dead, that money gone. But it's crazy, man. Yeah, and he said his dad wasn't around, and his mama was a fiend. That's straight to the penitentiary, bruh. That's straight, like, he's gone. He got no parents. What else you think he's supposed to do? Hey, this is deep, man. It's deep. Hold up.
But for every year she was sober, her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks, looking for hit and run prospects. He was
Hey, this true. When you don't got nothing, your heart growing cold. You trying to find love in any way possible. Or you trying to find love from the streets, trying to find love for having sex with many girls. You just trying to find love any way possible you can find love from. Cause you don't got it from your parents. Your parents gone. Your parents doing drugs. Your daddy in jail. Like, you gonna try to find it somewhere else. That's true facts, man. I'm speaking testimony, man.
Fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never brought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone trying to be trife never faced the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
Ooh, but hey, I ain't gonna lie, this video long, so I ain't gonna be pausing that much. But hey, the system ready for us. They set up to get us, bro. To the black people watching, man, the system ready for us. They ready to us to slip up, get pulled over. Like, they want you to say something slick. The police want you to say something dumb. Want you to act hard. That's the problem with black people today, man. Like, where you get that mentality from? Like, you gotta act hard everywhere you go. Like, that's not cool, man. Like, calm down. Why you angry all the time? Goodness gracious, man. And the police know it take one little thing where just to tip a black man off and you going to prison like that. You'll say you're resisting and your dumb self gonna really try to fight back with the police like you Incredible Hulk. Like, come on now. Like, why you try to fight back with the police for? You know you finna go to prison for doing that. and bam, you done. They shoot you because you trying to fight back. You try to grab a gun. You trying to act hard. You trying to show everybody, oh, you a tough guy. Like, knock off that tough guy stuff, bro. It's not cool, man.
So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain.
Let me tell you something, bro. Cause this people be getting this misconcepted, man. Just because you strong, just because you bub, just because you can fight, don't mean you earn respect. Just because you beat somebody up don't mean, oh, I'm gonna respect you because you can fight. What? Because you just beat the mess out of this dude, you almost killed him, I'm finna respect you. Oh yeah, hey sir, what's up? Yes sir. No, you don't get respect from because you, what? What world do you live in? You think I'm finna respect you because you know how to fight? Keep dreaming, brother. Keep dreaming.
Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs, but when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club, but only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes, Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in his sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone tryna be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be God's angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quiet.
Hey, bro. Hey, he sound like Nas a little bit. I get a little bit of Nas vibe from him. I mean, I listened to Nas a little bit. I heard a couple of songs. He sound like a little bit of Nas a little bit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects, the darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, shut the fuck up and stop moving around. The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been to 2 different schools, like diverse schools. I've been to I'm from the hood, so I've been in the all-black school in the ghetto, and I've been in the all-white school, where it's like, all white people, and me and my twin brother and my little brother were the only black kids there. And, you know, everybody had, good clothes. Everybody had, all the kids had mini mansions. And ain't no kid that didn't have mini mansions. It's like, just stuff like that, man. And the difference between the white and black school is, the white school, you help each other. They don't talk about one another, man. They you need help with your work? Oh, here. Oh, let me help you with that. Oh, let me do that. They don't know. But the black kids, they talk about you, they joke. Well, and it's not their fault too. It's just the environment they live in, just the lack of the parents being there, the bullying, the what's it called that. So it ain't just the black people's fault. I'm just telling you, like, the 2 different diversity. It's like crazy, like how different it is. I experienced both, so I know how it is. So because I was both in the 3rd grade, lived with my grandma, in Crown Point. My grandpa in Crown Point. Rest in peace to him. I went to an all-white school. It was totally different from an all-black school. Like, totally, it just amazed me. Like, and I still got the poster up today that the people in 3rd grade, all my friends gave me. Like, they just show so much love. But then when you just go to the black schools, it's just so gloomy, depressing. Like, you on your own. That's how it is. You on your own. Like, only if I didn't have no brothers, I don't know what I'd be doing. I don't know if I finished school. That's the only thing that helped me through it. Cause hey, they don't play, man. Them kids is like they don't got nothing to lose. Most of the kids I grew up with, they ain't in school, they ain't in college, they out on the streets doing something. And that's a fact, bro. I'm not lying. Most of the kids I grew up in school is not doing nothing now. That's just how the black community is. A lack of parents not telling them what to do, stay focused. A lack of somebody caring about them. It's just how it is, man. I pray, I thank God I wasn't like that, man. I had a good mother to teach me, take me to church. But hey, it was totally different, man. White kids, hey, set up. They set up for life, and how they schools is. It's how the teachers is. It's everything. Black, no, them teachers don't care. Like, they treat us like bad kids. Like, you getting paddled. We get paddles. Black school. I got a paddle. You think they finna do that at white school? No. The white people go file some lawsuits. You ain't finna touch their kids. But plus, they wasn't that bad either, so it wasn't no fighting going. I never seen no fights. Like, when I was in the black school, I got to like 3, 4, 5 fights. But in the white school, none. It was just all love. I'm talking too much, but I'm just showing you like just the diversity of it, man. It's crazy.
And then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
And I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back.
Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers, cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to Little Thug's flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Crazy. It's deep, bro. It's deep. I'm gonna say this now. I'm a real person. I'm gonna speak my real. I don't care what nobody said it. I don't care, bro. You don't gotta like what I say, but I'm gonna speak my mind, bro. I think the black community never gonna be as one. Never gonna rise up. Never gonna beat nothing. We ain't gonna never stand up as a nation. Cause look at this now. We gotta act tough. We gotta. You looking at somebody look at you. What you looking at? What you wanna do? Like, why you gotta be this the whole thing? He was a tough man. He had to prove to his boys what he want to do. He had to prove that he was tough. He had to prove. Like, come, why we always have to prove something, man? Just be on some chill. Walk around, live your life, bro. You don't gotta be no tough guy, bro. This make me mad because I know we ain't gonna never get nowhere in life like this, man. Never. It's crazy, man. Somebody always gotta hate in the group. Somebody always gotta envy. What? Why can't you just be proud for a black man? Why can't you just do that, man? Just be proud he's successful. Just be proud. Let that give you motivation. Instead of motivation, it's always envying a black man. Come on now. When the last time you ever seen a black man off the street say, hey, I'm proud of you, man. Keep on doing what you're doing. You motivated me. Come on. When you ever heard? I never heard that in my life. 21 years of me living, I never heard a black man say that to me. Come on now. This how it is. Ain't gonna never change. We ain't gonna never overcome nothing. Look at the communities. Who we idling? Black rappers that's not doing nothing, selling drugs, talking about shooting guns, shooting people in the head. Come on now, think smarter. We ain't gonna never go as a nation like this, man. And my mind different from everybody else's, man. I pray for y'all. Peace and love, man. We out.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.